So
projects that.
were you confident in terms of getting this change of the kind of planning scheme before you bought it? Had you had sort of conversations at that stage, or is it a punt?
No, so I was confident. I recently had one approved a lot larger in the same town, and there wasn't much of an issue with that. Like I said before about the contractor element, the demand in the area, it's perfect type of properties that we need in the area. And I was confident that I would have got the commercial size HMO into it.
And so the plan at this stage is to keep it, that you're going to build it out. And is that what happens, or what did you decide to do?
So yeah, we were going to build it. We were going to keep it. We were going to build it. The numbers stacked up really well, but then just as things were happening with other projects that we've got going on, it was just this felt like one that I could sell, flip it on. I wouldn't put much effort into it. Probably stepped foot inside the building about 3 or 4 times, I think. So really, really didn't spend too much time on this one. And the valuation of it with the planning, it just come back and it just felt like a good one to pass on. And I think you mentioned win-win before. I mean, this is a brilliant win-win. It's the guy who's bought it off us is a developer, and he's got a great deal. We've got a great deal. Everybody's happy. So we ended up going to auction with a guide price of 140k. It got pulled from auction because nobody was interested. And then everybody started contacting me after the auction. So then after the auction, they were bidding against each other with me. And if one of them had have logged into the auction, they'd have got that building for 140 grand. They were bidding after the auction, and I ended up accepting 175 grand in the end.
Okay, your own private auction.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I mean, one person who I knew who was after it that wasn't introduced from the auction house. He was saying to me that he was going to wait and see if it sold at auction. Somebody else who had downloaded the pack and they were interested. So yeah, it was people who had been having an eye on it, but they didn't want to go through the auction route. They just got in touch with me afterwards. So we ended up agreeing a deal at 175, which I was chuffed with, and kind of move on to the next one then from there.
And this delivered sort of 90, I think it was about £94,000 profit. I wanted to ask about the timescale from the day you completed on the purchase of the building to the day of the completion on the sale of it. What sort of time scale was that over?
It was less than 12 months. It was less than 12 months from us getting the planning and everything. If I remember rightly, but I didn't spend too much time. It certainly wasn't 12 months of work. It was a case of we tried it at an auction. It didn't work. We lost a bit of time trying to go in the auctions with it. But then, yeah, I would imagine it was about 12 months. But yeah, I didn't spend too much time on it or in that building. But it'd be nice to see it done. It'll be nice to see it finished. The work's just started, actually.
Yeah, really, really interesting to see what someone else's vision of it when it's done as well, and how that might have been, different to your offering or whatever.
Success leaves clues. Discover what the pros do differently at ypn.plus.